Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and last night Jay of Armin went and announced that they are doing a new and interesting way of testing dungeons, and that is the Hypixel Alpha Network. Now the Hypixel Alpha Network is a brand new feature that they are bringing into Hypixel, which will allow people to test bugs and to actually test their complex updates early on. And I mean, I think that this is going to be a really cool way of releasing dungeons, and maybe frustrating for some people. For a lot of people, actually, this will be really frustrating, but it is going to overall end up in a hopefully more stable update that has little to no bugs on launch. So we're just going to talk about that in this video. We're just going to look at everything about the Hypixel Alpha Network that we can look at, and yeah. To get started, they basically just talk about in the forum post about how they're making a new temporary server, and it's going to allow people to give people infinite items, coins, just a bunch of stuff to where they can test and try and break the game as much as possible. And I mean, they basically say that Skyblock is a really tough game to develop. It's really complex, and having this testing is going to be really easy to like actually check things rather than them just testing it on themselves. Having a bunch of different players in a bunch of different groups will definitely help balance things out for them. So they're going to communicate all the stuff about the Hypixel Alpha Network on their Discord, which I believe is discord.gg/Hypixel, but you actually have to use your own invite link by linking it on the forums. I'll link the forum post in the description below so you can check out everything and follow the instructions to try and get into the Alpha Network, but they're only inviting YouTubers and MVP++ to start, and that's going to be tough for a lot of people. They recommend that you do not buy MVP++ specifically for this. If you are buying plus to get into dungeons, you might not actually even get to play. You might have wasted $7.99 or $8 depending on how much you're actually like buying. You could be spending a lot of money for no purpose. And I mean, if you're like a VIP or a non, you're going to be spending upwards of $50 just to have a chance at getting in to the Hypixel Alpha Network, and I don't know if that's worth. I obviously am a YouTuber, so this should be fine for me, and I mean, I pay for my own plus. Maybe I could do some MVP++ giveaways. I'm not sure. Maybe I could do that while I'm streaming this, which is something else that they said. They said, we are releasing the catacombs, all right? And we're gonna, on release day, they're releasing the first 3 floors for everyone to play on the Hypixel Alpha Network. And then if everything goes right, they're going to release the next 7 floors and master mode for everyone to play within the coming weeks. And that's going to be really cool. But they said in the Discord that YouTubers and everyone are allowed to make videos and record on it. That is amazing, okay? Like, I have been suggesting something like this for a long time. I have been sort of saying, like, I'm a big Call of Duty Zombies fan, and I'm a big Destiny player, and Call of Duty Zombies does this thing where every time they release a map, they sort of invite the YouTubers out, the people who actually stream the game, play the game, who make all the content for it. They bring them out, and they let them play it early, and then they make videos on it, and then it gets the hype going crazy for the map because everyone is going to have their tutorials out early. They're going to have a bunch of stuff that is unseen to other people, and it's nice for the YouTubers, it's nice for the game. And it seems like they are sort of promoting that with this. Like, the fact that there's only 150 people online will allow for a lot more stream viewers, I guess. Like, I assume that my streams are going to be chaotic when I'm doing this. Obviously, I will be streaming the Dungeons Alpha because why wouldn't I? But yeah, being able to upload and being able to stream on the test server is really, really cool. It's going to be so much fun. But I'm looking forward to the 3 floors coming out and then the 7 floors in master mode, which we have never heard of before. That's going to be something interesting. And yeah, so that's the end of the forum post pretty much. It goes down for a frequently asked questions, and it's like, when's it coming out? And they said, soon, TM. On the Discord, they keep saying this week. So I would assume before Friday, we are going to have actual Dungeons content on the channel. We are going to have the Dungeons Alpha, and it's going to be amazing. And they said you do not gain anything from testing. There's no coins, no anything will be kept. So this is basically going to be your own little private account, your area to just test everything if you actually do get onto the alpha network, because they're having a merchant on there, an NPC that just sells pretty much everything for free. So you can test literally anything that you want to test, which will be really nice for YouTubers as well. But if you want to do the testing, if you want to help test the catacombs, hop in the Discord, the Hypixel Discord, and then get MVP++. But once again, I do not recommend just buying MVP++ only for this purpose. If you really want to do it just for the chance to get into dungeons and test it a month early or a couple weeks early, maybe you should do that, but will it really be worth it? I don't know, because, I mean, you're not going to keep any of your progression. You're really not missing out on anything except practice, but you can just watch the streamers and you'll know exactly what to do, and you'll be fine. So definitely tune in to my streams when the Hypixel Alpha Network comes out. This is going to be a really awesome thing, and I cannot wait to play with everyone on there and to have a lot of fun grinding the catacombs. It's finally coming, boys. We finally have dungeons. So if this video was informative at all, or if it helped you out, please do consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. We just hit YouTube rank, but we're still going. We got to get 1 million subs next. I'm just kidding, boys. But yeah, that is going to be all for today. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out.